What's hood, them gang? It's your boy here, the Nemesis, and this is something I haven't done in a long time. This is a done goofed, and this isn't like to be mean or anything. And I never make these to be mean. I just do it for fun, and you shouldn't be harassing these people. I'm not gonna link this person at all. This is just somebody I know, and I think that he understands that, like, this isn't personal or anything, and this is just, a friendly thing. And, maybe if this helps out both of our YouTubes, then awesome. Let's get into it. I will not be doing the entire video. Obviously, I'm just gonna take the best parts and put them into one. If you want to find his video, the name is right there. I'm not linking it though. It's there. Here's a criticism. Why the fuck you showing your house, my friend?
Kept telling me you guys were doxing my family, so I really
fucking said you were doxing my family. So what I'm gonna do is come out here and dox him and tell you the story about my friends who have me over, because I'm a victim. I'll make fun of people who also participate in victim culture, but I'm also a victim. So let me tell you my victim story.
really just mention some names that I've already posted in places. But I'm doing this.
Look, man, I know you may have a better following on places that are not Facebook. I follow your posts and I comment on them and I engage with them, man. But I've seen some of that shit, man. It is like a barren desert. Maybe people just look at them and they're just like, huh, okay, and just don't engage. But like me, sometimes like you just say shit that needs to be corrected.
The first one I'm going to drop is extremely easy to find. His name is Stravier Gear, Stravier.
Let me come out here now and let me tell you exactly how I'm going to dox this person. First off, let's start out with his email or his YouTube, and then I'm going to tell you his full name, and then I'm going to tell you where he lived. If some big black thugs end up showing up and beating his ass, then, it just happens. And believe me, that reference is going to come in later.
He did stuff to her before she turned 18. I didn't witness it. I'm just pretty sure of it.
I didn't witness it, and this may be like hearsay and rumor and all this, but I'm still gonna spread it because this mother made a goddamn choice against me, and I goddamn don't agree with it. He's abusive.
And she's also into the DDLG, so I'm
just gonna like fully come out here and just expose their sexual activity behind closed doors, even though they're in a loving relationship and it has nothing to do with anyone else's business besides like their own. I'm gonna completely come out here and shame them, and because it makes me feel good.
Pretty sure she's one of them.
I should have kept going. What the does one of them supposed to mean? What a is that what she's supposed to be? Oh.
Stravier's mom, his dead dad, his brother.
Just throwing them out. Dead dad, mentally handicapped brother. Just throwing the entire family out there because how is this making you look good? You're on course to being a lolcow, and I am jumping on this first because I want my name etched in there when you do your lolcow, Chris Chan, Elliot Rogers, what the hell ever you do moment. Maybe your moment was when you were on freaking iDubbbz's channel for about 5 minutes and then made yourself look like a fool.
Her mom's legitimately crazy and her sister's. She actually bought literally every single item in the Atom shop on.
Dog, once again, you throw that out there. You are also mentally handicapped. You said it in the iDubbbz video. You say it in this video. And it's like, why are you going to dunk on people who are also possibly worse than you?
She's a fake politician. She claims to be right-wing, yet her house is an utter disgusting pigsty. Like, my...
Dog, that has nothing to do with being right or left. And to be a little fair, depending on where you are in the South, that's probably right around the, the same of right.
His mom tried to abort him when he was young. Also, don't have fathers, plus shoots blanks so he can't actually have any kids.
So what I'm going to do is not only make fun of a man and his family, but I'm going to make fun of the fact that he's basically like Hank Hill. Yet, what you're going to go into later is your one and only sexual encounter and what it did to you, which I will comment on. How are you going to criticize another man? Why you give a shit if he can or not? What the does that do to your life?
I'm not the kind of guy that sits there and looks for people's most vulnerable moments to catch on tape. I'm so nice to people that people often end up abusing me or...
What did I say? Victim culture will and about people who are quote-unquote victims, but what the just came from his mother mouth? Jerry, I know you're watching this. Come on, man. You gotta realize this. I'm not goofing on you, man. This is trying to help you, to try to veer you away from that low cow hood.
And if the 13 years of perfectly clean record between this and that offense I had in 2011 can tell you anything.
I told you he'd bring it up.
I think about what I used to be like back then, and I almost fell down a really bad rabbit hole. Like a really bad rabbit hole. Like I had the wrong ideas about dating. I had a lot of wrong ideas. I had a lot of wrong shit. Like I tell you what, I was 100% wrong back in those days. I'm really lucky. I hate to say it, but I'm kind of lucky that this whole thing happened to me. Because if it hadn't, I might not have learned that lesson, and I might still be out there trying to young people nowadays, like today.
Jerry, no, Jerry, no.
I don't blame. I kind of blame myself for being stupid, but I wasn't exactly like this. Society doesn't exactly encourage normal dating. So
Jerry, no, Jerry, no, Jerry, no.
I think they're doxing your family. I was like, that's going a bit too far for me. I'm gonna leave.
All right, man. Here's the thing: if you're really getting doxxed, you should have went to the police. Essentially, you're doing the same thing that these people did to you. Do you not see the parallels here?
Oh yeah, I do. I think it's because he's jealous. I get more viewers.
I know what you were about to say. You get more views or viewers or whatever, dude. But like, look, I know that I'm covering the thing. Maybe, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can just see the top of it above me. This has 202 views, and I guarantee you, dude, at least 10 of those are mine. I've watched this video. I've had to go to this video to make sure you didn't freaking delete it before I could get to it. Look, man, I don't get the most views either. I don't know what there is to brag about with that. Especially seeing who you are, man. Like, you can't even get proper engagement on Facebook.
I noticed iDubbbz is streaming on Twitch now. It's kind of funny. I might snipe iDubbbz one of these days too, because he's on Twitch, and I like the fact that he's got literally 0 following, and like he's getting rated by fish tank people that are like...
Fish tank is actually interesting, where everybody knows the shit that's going on with iDubbbz. Like he already came out and said he's gonna content cop himself. I don't know why you constantly bring him up. Just because you were in one of his most popular videos, which wasn't even about you. It had nothing to do with you. Just because you hung out with him for a day or two, don't mean shit, dude. Like, did it really boost your YouTube? No. It boosted Airsoft Fatty, and then you were in the worst position because you were in a position where people who are actually abusing somebody were sitting in a room continuing to abuse that person, and you stepped on the camera, what, 1, 2, 3 times? Maybe more? But you want to come over here and criticize iDubbbz's Twitch following, where who gives a shit? Twitch is a goddamn dead garbage dump. He still has a massive following over on YouTube. So
better you get off.
I was told that there were people waiting for me to come back too, and I was like, don't make any promises. I don't know if I'm even gonna do that. There's no clubs around here. If anything, at least when Aaron was still around and I was able to go places.
I would love to see you in a club. I want to see you in like an actual like dance club, and I'd love to see you there, man, because something tells me you'd be hugging that back wall like a mother.
kind of been there and back again with the trolling. Like, I've been a troll, I've been trolled. Hell, at some point I was probably considered a lolcow.
Considered a lolcow? My friend, you are on your way to being a lolcow. Actually, for all I know, you could be a lolcow based on some of the searches I looked for the thumbnail.
Usually safe and protected. Can't complain about any of that.
I'm usually safe and protected in my safe space.
Everyone likes me and thinks I'm great in my safe space.
My safe space.
I've actually been pretty celibate ever since. I really had any, like, sex in period.
Jerry, no.
Back in the day, my sex drive was all over the fucking place. I'd be out in public and would just...
Jerry, no. No, Jerry. No, Jerry, no.
Switch on. And it's like, God damn it. Nowadays, only comes on at home. Another bad thing I did was one time when my brother and my dad were fighting, and my dad had my brother had my dad pinned down. I kicked my brother straight in the face, hard as I could.
Jerry, no! This is not stuff you put on the internet.
But don't get that wrong. I love my brother. We're just psychopaths.
How are you gonna say that you're stable and then be like, oh, but me and my brother, we're both psychopaths? Oh my god, dude, I wouldn't say you're a psychopath, dude. I think that you're just oversharing just a little bit too much.
Telling all the people, oh, he's a sex offender, blah, 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 blah. Aaron, you shouldn't be friends with him.
Jerry, no. Jerry, no. No. As I said before, you are completely and utterly destroying your monetization, but you already said you don't care about money, so I don't know why you're saying any of this stuff, but dog, like, stop. You are exposing yourself and you are turning yourself into a lolcow. Please stop.
My brother offered to come down to Battle Creek from northern Michigan and beat his ass. Unlike me, my brother can still get infected with COVID. He doesn't have my strong-ass immune system.
Why are you making yourself out to be like this Giga Chad, this badass? Maybe you shouldn't do that, man. Maybe internet infamy isn't the best thing in the world.
Like, America First is currently doing... I haven't done any of that since 2011.
Oh my god, Jerry, no! Like, what the... Why you're exposing yourself is just weird. But I might as well say this. You are not a... Unless... I don't remember if you told me this, or if I just came to this on my own conclusion. I thought that your crime was you just had sex out in public. I'm not trying to defend you, because you can, I guess, expose yourself all you want, but it's just like, dude, at least get the facts right. It's weird that I know all this about your life, and you're just up in your own video.
Why were you recommended this? That's weird. I have a living mouse somewhere in the house.
Jerry, I can't see your chat, but I feel like you are getting baited. Maybe you shouldn't tell people that you have mice living in your house. That's not a good look. It's not funny. It's not healthy. It wasn't mice, but it was like bugs and that ended up killing Christian's dad. You want to end up like Christian's dad?
Because I feed the mice peanut butter. I figure if I'm gonna murder them, I should at least fill their bellies with a nice meal, so that way, at least while they die, they get delicious food. And then I feed them to the next door neighbor's cat.
I am in utter disbelief, shock, disgust. This is probably the worst done goof I've ever done. Like, Jerry, what the
I don't need to be fed. I'm huge. Not huge, but I'm fat. I got a pot belly. I don't need to be fed first. I'm losing weight, though. I'm down to like 134, 135 last time I checked.
Okay, that is a lie. I shift between 155 and 145 depending on the season. You are not no 100 and whatever the you said, mother. You are at least like a heavy like 220 at best or at worst. Maybe at least. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Well, it's not 130, it's 230. I'm sorry, I had to add 100 pounds. 235. I keep forgetting I'm not that light anymore. If you guys have friends that when you ask them to do something, they always are never available, and then if you want to do something, they either are never available or they're off doing something else without you that they didn't even invite you to. That's what my friends did. That's what all those people did that I listed off.
Oh my god. My friends didn't invite me to go do stuff that they were doing, and instead of asking them if I could join, I'm just gonna be petty and have a little petty party on YouTube and completely expose them and tell you guys the truth about these backstabbing pieces of shit.
When I would yell at them because they would make me angry, not even in a playful way, by the way. They weren't joking around with me. They weren't messing with me. They were trying to villainize me and make me out to be a bad person because I was the one yelling. Trying to make me out to be some violent abuser when I'm just yelling at them because they made me angry. Would you like me to instead of yelling at you?
Would you like me to now go to physical violence instead of just whatever the you're doing online? Why are we here?
Just to suffer.
You know, if he wants to think that he's all tough and we can go straight to the knives.
Usually if I'm going to put music on, I'll just put on some nameless gore grind band that no one's ever heard of.
I don't listen to rock or hard rock, or hell, I don't even listen to metal nowadays because it's all this same garbage. What I'm gonna listen to is some obscure gore band from Afghanistan, and that makes me edgy and cool and better than Nick Fuentes and Godwinson and everyone the else.
I don't have any music right now, but I don't really need it.
I don't have any music right now, but I don't really need it. Which reminds me, I have some music out right now. If you want to go check out Feline Supremacy over on Beheading the Trigger, it will be down in the link, but it will be down in the description below.
Only got one skeleton in my closet, and you already dug it up and it.
I only got one skeleton in my closet, and you dug it up, and you it. I didn't come on here for like 38 minutes and go in and out and say it and bring it up numerous times.
I don't like anything that comes into your house and eats your food. I don't like anything that invades your space just to take your I don't like mice either. But I've been dealing with more mice than I have ants. Thank God I don't deal with bugs anymore. I haven't dealt with bugs since I got rid of the bedbug king. Everywhere he would go would get infested with bedbugs.
How many times do I have to say it?
No.
That is oversharing, and it's oversharing to not only on someone else, but you are on yourself and putting an image in people's head of how you live and how you are. What did COVID do to you, brother? Who hurt you?
Well, nowadays, but every single place he went would get infested with bed bugs. And then when he left, the bed bugs would magically disappear and not be infesting anywhere anymore.
Here is the
Thing.
I didn't hear one goddamn thing about you fumigating, cleaning, or throwing out anything that could be infested with those bed bugs. And you're just saying that, they just follow him like he is some huge hive that they all just crawl into and follow daily, 24/7. What the dude?
My brother had scabies once, but it wasn't his fault. It was the dirty school he was at. Apparently, I can't get those because he had scabies during the whole time we were on our family trip to Williamsburg, and I had no idea. I can't remember if I got skin contact with him or not because I could have hugged him. Anytime he'd come over, just bed bug city. And the ones he gave me loved to bite the shit out of me. They didn't bite anyone else. Marks all over my arms. I had some trauma, not like messed me up trauma, but I've had a little bit of trauma when it came to bed bugs.
You are like a 36-year-old man. You ain't 16, dog, and you acting like a 16-year-old girl at this point. You need to calm down, man up a bit, hit the gym.
Maybe go get you a motherfucking job or something, dog.
This town is really kind of like a little bit of like a stronghold for metal. They played Cattle Decapitation on our radio one time at the end of May when they released their new album. Our rock station here is
Okay, this is a bit of like something that probably does not matter to most people, but that sounds like a mother lie. The radio station that he's about to say only plays at the most hard rock and at best like maybe Slipknot, like old Slipknot. They will never go into death metal And I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but that is just a blatant lie that I refuse to let him put the out there.
It's a Zippo that he got that he really liked, and I just chucked it in the river. He also had a bunch of boxes of anime figurines that he wanted to keep the boxes because they were valuable, so I destroyed the boxes.
Woo! Nothing like admitting to property damage.
I actually could stream myself destroying his mail because it's legal. It's legal for me to destroy his mail because if he...
Woo! Admitting to a federal crime. You cannot destroy somebody else's mail. You can't even open anyone else's mail. And if you're caught, that is a federal crime, you moron. Oh, well, it's sent to my house, so that must mean it's my property. That is some Chris Chan logic you have there. You are becoming a lol cow.
Could easily stream myself destroying his mail.
Woo! Let's put it on the internet of me committing a federal crime.
I'm not completely mature, but I'm a lot more mature than I'd say a child at least.
I'll give you 50% on that one, because look at what the fuck you're doing, which inspired me to make this fucking video. How much mature could you actually goddamn be? Like, I'm gonna be a little fair, I'm not being mature reacting and making a video myself, and probably also making myself be a lol cow, but dude, come the fuck on, Jerry. Jerry, once again, no.
It's also not bad. If I had a printer, I could probably do that, but I don't have one. I don't have a way to print out a picture of him. Honestly, the only shitty thing is, actually the shittiest thing is the fact that I've made so many memories with those motherfuckers, and now all those memories are spoiled. Like, I went to go see Kane Hodder. Yes, Jason Voorhees. We got to meet Jason Voorhees on one Halloween, and it was me, Aaron, and Josh Patelli. Well, none of them are my friends anymore. So almost that entire memory is fucked. Or like when I got to meet Slipknot, or when I got to meet Disturbed or Rammstein. All that shit is fucked. And I just understood your question. I don't like kids IRL. I'm not a kids person. Like, family, that's one thing. Family, those kids are all right. You know, I'll be nice to them and I'll acknowledge them. If they're not my family's kids, I don't give a
You know, I don't think you say this in the video, but this actually contradicts a lot of your bullshit about, like, you know, I think it was around the time of the January 6th incident. You were really about protecting the family and protecting kids and all that. But then you want to come out here and be like, oh no, them kids, unless they're related to me.
I don't know why I ever liked hanging out with minors like back then anyways.
Jerry, no, 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 no.
No, back, Jerry. Down, Jerry.
But that's when I knew, like, one of my callings is making people laugh. Because I'm very good at it. I can make a mentally damaged bipolar man laugh. That's a big deal. So, and plus, I've made every single person I've ever met laugh. Even if...
That is a Never once have you made me laugh, Jerry. Never once.
Some of those people have laughed at me, I still made them laugh. I think I even made Godwinson laugh to some degree. I think it was fake, but still, it counts.
It's fake, but it still counts.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the things that. But this is one of the nicer places I've been in, because the other one was way too ghetto, way too in the ghetto. Like, we got these black thugs living above us one time.
He wanted to say it. You know that he wanted to. Black thugs. We all know that's the Republican rights way of saying no.
I left for 10 minutes. The mother broke into my apartment.
They broke into my apartment. It couldn't be anyone else. No one else. No, it was these black thugs above me who came in there and stole my shit.
That was the death of his first PS4 because it got stolen by a pack of blacks.
It got stolen by a pack Let me correct you right there, okay? Because that's what you wanted to say, right? Except you're not edgy enough like iDubbbz or any of these other people who you're willing to talk You're a dude.
Like I can handle getting rough physically. Like I like mosh pits. Mosh pits is basically just a softcore version of what me and my brother used to do when we roughhouse.
Mosh pitting is just a softcore version of what me and my brother used to do when our parents weren't home, and we would just get naked, and then all of a sudden we would just...
Except when we roughhouse, we sometimes try to kill each other, so...
Okay, alright, and the stream just keeps going in and out and up at the end, and we're pretty much at the end here. Here's my goddamn conclusion. Jerry, one, if you want to come out here and talk, you don't have to talk about people. Focus on your life, improving your life. Keep making videos. Make videos about stuff that makes you happy, but don't do it constantly on people, because look at what happened to iDubbbz. You know, your held up hero for a little bit, you know, while he was popular.